So I'm just about to start book 7. Hello everyone, welcome back. If you have not been here before, my name is Debbie and I read a lot of books. I'm a bit croaky today and I'm not completely sure why. But yeah, I have just finished book 6 of the undoubtable Rose Beaufont. I finished it last night. So, book 4 was Twisted Witchcraft. Book 5 was Black Magic Market. And book 6 is The Feared Witch Hunter, which means I'm about to start book 7, which is Warlock Warfare. Oh, it feels like so much has happened. Rose is definitely going down the eradicate witches. I've been umming and ahhing over what going forward is going to happen to the witches. But so much has happened and it feels like the only way to go forward is to eradicate witches. And though she's been told of the prophecy around her, basically, around her and London, the other demigod. Yes, it has been very much established at this point that both Rose and London are demigods based on how they were born and the plans that Mama Jamba and Father Time, Papa Criolla, have for them. So we've actually watched Rose die 3 times in the search for her guardian angel. So that was the last book where she was finally able to talk to her guardian angel, because her guardian angel has answers that only she can only get the answers from that guardian angel. So she's been having to look back upon her childhood to figure out the connections and figure out who her guardian angel and where her guardian angel is. And oh my goodness, the moment where she's united with her, or even reunited kind of, with her guardian angel. My goodness, it's a tearjerker. Because you only know her for like a chapter, the guardian angel, but so much happens in those pages and you just like, no, because you find out that once a guardian angel has saved somebody 3 times, it's kind of like the idea that a cat has 9 lives. When it comes to guardian angels, they can only save you 3 times before you are separated from each other. So yeah, that's why I said we have seen Rose die 3 times in the search for her guardian angel. London also had to do a search for his guardian angel, so yeah, it's all to give them answers in regards to their mission going forward in eradicating witches. But yeah, I definitely left on a cliffhanger at the end of book 6, so I'm very looking forward to getting straight into book 7. I almost said room 7 for some reason. Book 7. Where to start? Well, technically I've already started. Basically, somebody has been giving Rose messages and we haven't been able to figure out who. And I was just there going, why does this person seem familiar to Rose? She seems to be aware of the voice, and yeah, she's still questioning herself, is Rose, but I think she's starting to come more into her own now and understanding the role that she has to play now. Because for so long she was just there thinking, I've been thrown into this world of magic after my mother essentially kidnapped me, and now she's been thrown into the world of the Beaufonts after believing herself to be a Harkness for so long, and now she's more of a Harkness Beaufont or a Beaufont Harkness. But the Beaufonts are an incredibly important family in this world. It all feels very girl power, which I'm very much here for, of showing these incredible women doing such important things in their world and breaking the barriers of what is believed that they can or cannot do. And I feel like with each series focusing on somebody else, I feel like Sarah Noffke is finding new ways to break that boundary, which I'm very much enjoying. Because obviously with Lib, it was her realising that she didn't actually want to turn her back on her family after her parents died and coming into terms with her magic. A lot of it is coming to terms with the magic within them, and I feel that as a metaphor, like we all have this magic inside of us. It kind of makes me think of when women were dragons, the idea that we all have this magical dragon within us, was waiting to fly. And in this case we really are seeing Rose really coming to terms with the life that she has been thrown into and understanding her role more, which has primarily been the past couple of books, both she and London trying to understand the life that they've been thrown into and understanding their role as demigods going forwards in eradicating the witches, harnessing their magic, and apparently getting ready for a new mega race. That was the word used. And it's just like, oh, is this going to have something to do with Rose and London's relationship? Because we've been told that as very unique people, they can only procreate with each other. They can only make babies together because they are both part mortal and part magician. And that combination is apparently a force to reckon with. Obviously still enjoying the appearances of all the sidekicks, and I will say, after having a couple of videos of me going, when is Subfar going to come back in? When is the promise that her father made to Subfar? Is that actually going to happen? Have we forgotten about it? No, we haven't forgotten about it. We have seen the return of Subfar. So, yeah, we've got all the wonderfulness happening from everybody else while also having Subfar come in and actually make his claim to Rose. And before I was just thinking, is this going to be a case of like Rumpelstiltskin ownership? But actually, it's closer to what Liv has with Father Time. So it's more that she's got a side job. She's moonlighting, as it were. What does moonlighting actually mean? Yeah, to have a second job secretly and at night in addition to one's regular employment. But yeah, it's mainly the secret thing. It's what makes it moonlighting, keeping it secret. It's getting darker and darker outside. I'm starting to look a bit blue. But yeah, I just love all the Beaufonts. They're all badass. And Rose, she's come to a point in her life when she is now actually helpful to Subfar as the protector of wealth. And she's officially his assistant, like Liv is assistant to Father Time, and how Sophia is kind of an assistant to Mama Jamba. If you've never seen any of my videos before, or you know nothing about the Beaufonts, Mama Jamba is Mother Nature. She is very much a 60s Mother of Earth type person. And then Father Time is also known as Papa Criolla, and a lot of people just call him Papa. And to be honest, the relationship between Mama Jamba and Papa Criolla is brilliant. They are turning into a proper like mum-dad situation at the moment, with the way they kind of just dress up and make it look like they're going somewhere important to avoid answering questions. They're just like, oh no, we're very busy, and then they just go to the pub quiz. That actually happened in these books. They dressed up for a night out to convince Rose that they didn't have time to answer questions, and then she went and found them at the pub quiz. So, they're naughty parents, but they are still, they're more like the naughty grandparents at this point. I think that's the only way to describe them. They're the naughty grandparents who are getting away with everything. They don't want to like spoon everything on a platter to their children, but they will give them that idea of just like, you're getting warmer, you're getting hotter, no, you're getting cold, you're getting cooler. They have their ways of teaching Rose what she needs to learn. But yeah, we're in the middle of some missions at the moment because the Great Library was invaded by the witches and some very important books were stolen in regarding freezing time and things, and so Papa Criolla has not been happy. I feel like I'm talking about a soap opera. This world is just wonderful. And I'm just so excited to see Rose just doing her thing, which she's starting to do her thing. She really is. She's letting her mind be her guide and her heart be her guide, and understanding when to use which. And just everything that's been going on with the witches, because the witches have been starting to pause time, which is not a good look. But it doesn't affect mortals, which means that it doesn't actually affect Rose or London because they are part mortal, so they cannot be frozen. So when time does get frozen by the witches, they are still able to figure things out. But we have just seen an invasion into the House of 14 by the witches, which Rose did her thing. And it's not over. I mean, we're only halfway through this book, because I think there's 12 in this one. So yeah, it's not over by any means, but we're definitely on a good stepping stone to getting things sorted. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. We're still getting appearances from all our favourites, like Lee, the assassin baker, and her partner Kat. We're not actually seeing as much of Kat, but Lee is definitely having an interesting relationship with Rudolph, the King of the Fae. there were a couple of entrances into the Crying Cat Bakery where we saw Lee tying up Rudolph, practicing things on him. So when they were separated, it became very obvious that Lee was actually missing her favourite king of the Fae. So their reuniting was quite wonderful, because when you realised that Lee was actually missing him, but she was completely in denial of it, it was just like, oh, poor Lee. But at least they were united. I feel like I'm all over the place today. Yeah, very much enjoying it. Getting very, very excited now as we get closer to her taking down the witches and finding out like who has been helping her. Yeah, there's somebody at the House of 14 who is secretly helping her, and we have just gotten a full backstory for why Before a Pain of the Shadow Walker Coven has become the witch that she is, which involves love and hate and broken hearts. Of course, it seems like it's tying into Paris a little bit now that Paris is St. Valentine. So, yeah, got a lot happening. Lots happening, lots of stuff to fix, and so, yeah, I'm just waiting to find out what happens next. So, yeah, I've read 4, 5 and 6. So we're halfway through, people. We are bang on halfway through because it's 12 books. So we've had Twisted Witchcraft, was book 4. The Black Magic Market, which was primarily about them trying to take down the black magic market, which the witches have been using to sell things illegally. So they were all able to use their strength to take that one down, which was fun. And then book 6, which we've literally just finished, was The Feared Witch Hunter. So, in the next video I will be talking about number 7, which is Warlock Warfare, number 8, which is Runaway Black Magic, and number 9, which is Witch Hunter Extraordinaire. I love it. I just want to see what the last 3 are called now. So Witch 10 is called Witch Slapped, like that. Number 11 is Witch Please. I like it. And number 12 is New Witch Order, which implies the end of the witch coven to me. So, what I have learnt is that Rose and London are demigods. Together, they need to take down the witches worldwide, not just the Shadow Walker Coven, and prepare for a new mega race, which I think might be any offspring that she and London have together. A new mega race of half mortal, half witches. I mean, come on. Come on. So now they've been given what their full-on mission is for the rest of the books, basically. It's just seeing how are they going to do it? How are they going to take down everything? They have gotten more information in regards to why Mephora is the way she is and how she became the witch that she has become. But, as always, there's going to be more to it, isn't there? Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time with another video. Stay safe. I love you all. Goodbye.